nothing like a good breakfast to send a man whistling off to work. Why, even the toast tasted different. What did you do to it?
I gave it to you with only second-degree burns. My, you're certainly in an upbeat mood this a.m.
Oh, this morning and every morning for the past week. And you know why? Because you've been an angel for a whole week.
The 7 days that shook the world, huh?
Look what it's done for me. I'm a happy man.
Think you can stand another little surprise, Dad? Come on, I'll get it.
Oh, but Margie, you're going to spoil your old pappy.
I just hope you like it.
Of course I'll like it. Oh, but honey, you shouldn't have done it.
Now turn around and close your eyes until I say ready.
Oh, come on, honey. Don't keep me in suspense.
Okay, ready. Well, how do you like my new mink? Isn't it gorgeous? What do you say?
I say take it back. Never mind to be fair, but take it back. You've already got a fur coat, a perfectly good beaver.
But I've worn it for years, and besides...
I say take it back or pay for it, and that's final.
Dad, listen to me. I don't have the beaver coat anymore. I traded it in on this mink.
Oh, what was that?
It's a new tenant next door. Nothing to worry about. He's probably just beating his wife. Now, about this coat.
I don't know about wife beating, but if it's a daughter who goes out and charges mink coats, then I think he's got something there.
But, Dad, I made the down payment. You only owe $4,200 on it.
I owe? Now, listen here, young lady. I'm the breadwinner of this family and not the mink winner.
Dad, if I take this back, I'll lose my beaver coat. That was part of the deal I made to get it wholesale. It was $5,000, but I'm getting it for $4,200 with a trade-in.
Well, if that mink is still here when I come home, we're going to make a few noises in our apartment.
Oh, please, let's arbitrate this thing. If I take this back, I won't have any coat.
I have no objection to your keeping it, just my paying for it. So you'd better get busy and earn the money yourself. I shall master you yet. Now we'll see.
Excuse me, I heard a crash.
It was nothing. Just a little invention I'm working on. Well, come in. I'll look you over and see if you'll do. Yes, nice refined pipe. Yes, I think you'll do very nicely as my wife.
Your wife?
Yes, didn't they tell you at the agency? I need a wife for 3 days. I'm willing to pay $100 a day.
Oh, you don't understand.
Please, let's not haggle about price. The fee is more than adequate for such a simple task as this. Now, here is the situation. I am the inventor of the Lane Lullaby Lounge. It's a chair, it's a chaise, it's a bed.
It's Superman.
It is not an object of ridicule, I assure you. A large company is interested, and I will make $1 million off of it when it's perfected.
That thing? It doesn't even look housebroken.
Well, there are a couple of little things which have to be worked out, which is why I need a wife for 3 days while my Uncle Jim is in town. You understand?
Oh, sure. That clears everything up.
I am sorry. Let me start from the beginning. My uncle, I am Clyde Lane, sent me here to take a course in business administration at Columbia. But I used the money to work on my latest invention here.
Of which he disapproves.
But I am determined to succeed. So when I needed more money to perfect my Lullaby Lounge, I wrote Uncle Jim that I had married a purely mythical wife, you see.
Most men think those are the best kind.
Anyway, he came through with a very generous wedding check and increased my allowance while I'm supposedly attending Columbia. But now that he's coming east, why, I must produce a bride for 3 days only. You see, he's leaving this weekend for Europe. Now is it clear why I called your agency for an actress?
Oh, I dig you, but I'm afraid I can't help you. You see, I'm not from the agency. I'm Margie Albright, the girl next door.
Oh, my, that is a shame. Well, I mean, it's delightful having such a charming neighbor, but you see, Uncle Jim is arriving tomorrow morning. And say, why couldn't you do it? Living right next door, you could slip in and out of here easily.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Of course, I realize that anyone who can afford a mink coat like that isn't interested in earning money, but...
Oh, I would have earned some money, all right. But $300 wouldn't even pay for medical care if Dad found out.
That's all the money I have left. Everything else is tied up in my invention. But I'll get it all back and $1 million to boot when the chair is perfected. Say, that gives me an idea. Would you help me out for a $300 interest in the Lane Lullaby Lounge?
You mean I might make more than $300? Maybe $4,200?
Oh, lots more. It only has a couple of little bugs in it, and I can fix those in a week or so at the most. What do you say, Margie?
All right, I'll gamble with you. I'll show Dad he's not the only one in the investment business, by golly.
Wonderful. I'll draw up a letter of agreement. You are now a shareholder in the Lane Lullaby Lounge, $300 worth. And you won't be sorry, I guarantee it. Oh, that reminds me. I better call the agency and have them cancel that actress. In it. That's the other one.
Oh.
Margie?
In here, Dad. With dividends quarterly plus $300.
I told you to take this back, didn't I? Well, didn't I?
No, you didn't. As a matter of strict fact, you told me to earn the money to pay for it, and that's precisely what I'm doing. Busy as a beaver. Or in this case, mink.
Oh, you mean you've gotten yourself a job?
I expect to net the necessary $4,200 within 2 weeks' time, according to my rough figures here.
$4,200 in 2 weeks? Now, see here, Margie. If you're up to any of your silly
Now,
schemes...
simmer down, Mr. Ray, simmer down. May I remind you that I'm over 21 and therefore legally irresponsible to you? I mean, not responsible to you.
I heard you the first time, and I demand an explanation. There's something phony about any job that you could get that would pay you $4,200 for 2 weeks' work.
All I can tell you is I'm working for a man who...
A man, so that's it. You want a mink coat, and up you come with a man.
Who is in the furniture business, the designing end. So park your suspicions somewhere else, Daddy, dear. This is a restricted zone. Hello? Oh, hello there.
Margie, you've got to get over here right away. My Uncle Jim is here.
I'll be there in 2 shakes. Roger. Gotcha. Wilco.
Who was that?
That was my boss, Roger Wilco. Well, I've got to go to work.
Work at this hour in the furniture business?
The key to success in business is to take the hands off the clock. Industry knows no hours, my boy.
Now, look here. What about my dinner?
Cheer up, Dad. You've lost a cook, but you've gained a client. I may let you handle my investment.
I demand to know how you can earn a mink coat in 2 weeks.
Okay, I'll tell you. 2 weeks from now.
Yes, sir, boy, I think this marriage has done you good. It's got your mind off of those crazy inventions you used to waste your time on.
Don't say that, Uncle Jim. I mean, well, it's really not comfortable. You know how these modern pieces are. That must be Margie now. What happened, dear? Did you forget your key? I told him you were at the neighbor's. Come on, Uncle Jim is dying to meet you.
So this is the bride. Welcome to the family, my dear.
Welcome to New York, Uncle Jim.
George, she's pretty. Can she cook?
Cook?
Well, of course I can cook. I cook for my dad all the time. That is, before I married Clyde, I mean.
Well, I suppose you have dinner already then. I hope so. I'm dying for a good home-cooked meal.
Well, it's not exactly ready, but I can whip something up in a jiffy.
No, Margie. Let's take Uncle Jim out to dinner. It's his first night in New York.
Uncle Jim wants home cooking. I'll just dart in the kitchen and... Yes, the kitchen. Clydie Pie, come and keep Mommy company in the kitchen. Don't worry, I'm a good cook.
It's not that. It's just that I haven't any food in the house.
No food?
I've been eating all my meals out. That's why I tried to tip you off.
I know. I'll sneak out the back way and raid the refrigerator in my apartment. I've got a whole ham I baked yesterday.
couldn't have taken it with me, could I? Margie! What are you doing here?
Who, me?
What are you doing with that ham?
Oh, I left for work in such a hurry I forgot my lunch. See ya.
Oh, lunch. Whole ham? Margie! Margie! Oh, where did she go? What's going on here?
I can't remember when I've eaten such delicious ham. You're a lucky boy, Clyde.
I certainly am so far.
Sit here with me, Uncle Jim.
Doesn't anybody ever sit in that newfangled chair?
Not for long. I mean, it's not nearly as relaxing as it looks.
There's nothing wrong with that chair, Margie. The manufacturer built some new and brilliant ideas into it.
That's his old inventor streak coming out. All right, boy. You must like that thing. You bought it. Why don't you sit in it?
Sit in it?
That's what it's for, isn't it? What's the matter? Something wrong with it?
Oh, no, of course not. Oh, my goodness, look at the time. I had no idea it was so late. It's almost bedtime. I hate to rush you off, Uncle Jim, but I have an early class tomorrow. Now, Margie and I will take you to your hotel.
Hotel? I wouldn't think of going to a hotel. I'm going to spend the night here with you and my new family.
Spend the night here?
Yeah, why not? Is there any reason why I can't bunk in the spare bedroom, Margie?
Oh, no reason I can think of. But maybe Clyde can think of one.
I don't believe he wants to turn his old uncle out. As long as Uncle keeps on paying the rent, eh, boy?
Yes, indeed. I mean, come on, Margie. We'll get the spare bedroom ready. What do we do now?
Well, I don't know about you, neighbor, but I'm a-heading for the Piney Woods. The dam's busted.
Margie, you can't run out on me now. You've got to stay for this, too. Your new mink coat, remember?
Yeah, that's right. There must be some way. It's easy. We'll tuck Uncle Jim in. When he's asleep, I'll pull a fast sneak out the back. First thing in the morning, I'll sneak back in, and he'll find me in the kitchen cooking breakfast. How's that?
Oh, Margie, you're a lifesaver.
I know. I'd have to have a hole in my head to get involved in the first place. Come on, let's tuck Uncle Jim in. Your bed's all ready, Uncle Jim. Nighty-night. Pleasant dreams.
Oh, but I'm not ready for bed yet. I always read until I get sleepy. Now, you two run along to your room. Good night, my dear.
Well, we're not sleepy either. We'll stay up and read with you.
Oh, no, that's very sweet of you, honey, but you have to get up bright and early and fix Clyde's breakfast before he goes to that early class.
Well, I'll fix his breakfast tonight.
Oh, stop treating me like a guest. I'm one of the family. Now off you go. I'm going to try that chair if nobody else will. Looks like it was made for curling up with a book. What are all these buttons for? Contraption in the house, crazy enough to be one of his inventions, and maybe it is.
No, Margie, help me get him into bed.
Bed? How do you expect me to sleep with my back killing me?
Now, you just let me take care of you, Uncle Jim. I'll fix you a nice hot mustard plaster the way I do for Dad when his back kicks up.
Margie, are you sure?
Honestly, I doctor Dad up all the time. We do want Uncle Jim to get a good night's sleep, don't we?
Well, Margie, I don't think there's any mustard in the kitchen.
Oh, yes. I'll borrow some from our next-door neighbor.
Oh, easy.
for some mustard. I chased a baked ham into the elevator a while ago. That is my daughter. She's not a baked ham, but she's just loaded with mustard. And I... Try to make a monkey out of me, will she? Well, I'll show her.
Hi, Dad. Margie, the honest working girl, is home. Dad? Dad, what's that thing?
That's to teach you not to sneak in and out of the back door. Margie!
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Dad. Schoolboy tricks at your age.
Now you listen to me, Margie. I demand an explanation of this weird job of yours.
Dad, it's honest work. I'm not hurting anybody, and you're not involved in any way. Yet, that is. But if you insist on setting up booby traps around the house, I won't be responsible.
Now, just a minute. How about that ham?
Yeah, how about that? It was delicious. My employer and his uncle enjoyed it tremendously. It's no use, Dad. I can't tell you any more. You'll just have to trust me.
All right. But just answer me one question. When you leave this apartment by the back door, how do you get into the elevator so fast?
That's easy. I didn't go down the elevator. I went down the back stairs.
Well, the back stairs? Why the back stairs?
Well, after eating all that ham, I needed the exercise. Good night, Dad.
What the devil are you doing?
Oh, I was just trying to fix this chair.
Fix it? You ought to get rid of it.
Yes, sir, I will. What are you doing up at this hour, Uncle Jim? It's almost morning.
My back's killing me again. I want Margie to fix me a fresh poultice. Oh. Margie, I hate to wake you, but this is an emergency.
I'll fix it, Uncle Jim. There's no use in waking her up.
You? If you can't even fix an ordinary chair so it won't maim your guests, I sure wouldn't trust you with hot mustard. Margie.
Oh, she's a very sound sleeper, Uncle Jim. Now, why don't you go back to bed? I'll wake her up.
Well, all right. Oh. But none of your tricks, boy. I want her to put it on personally.
Hello? But it's only 4:30.
I know, but he wants some more mustard.
More mustard?
All right, I'll be right over.
Track team at Boston U. I know it's afternoon, Mr. Honeywell, but I'm not coming to the office until I find out what Margie's up to. I'm standing guard at the front door, and the back door is nailed shut. Hold on a minute.
But really, buying me a mink coat is just too much. I really can't accept it.
Of course you can accept it. You made me so happy a mink coat's a drop in the bucket.
Well, all I can say is every girl ought to have a bucket like that.
Another one. Why, that miserable cur, I'll kill him. Oh, no, not again.
Looks beautiful in it, doesn't she? But what are you doing home? I thought you had classes.
Oh, yes, sir. But I had some free time, and, well, I have some men coming to take this chair. I mean that you said you didn't like it, so that...
Oh, now, you don't need to send it back on my account.
Oh, I agree with Clyde. You don't like the chair, so out it goes. Excuse us a minute.
The new neighbor. It's got to be. So it is you. Where's Margie?
What business is it of yours?
I'll show you what business of mine it is. Oh! You miserable cad. Get up so I can hit you again. I'll teach you to play mink coach with my daughter. Get up, you old goat.
Sorry, Margie, but another second he'd have spilled the beans. Now, we've got to get rid of him before Uncle Jim comes, too.
Oh.
He's coming out of it. Quick, put Dad in the chair.
What happened? Where's the man who attacked me?
Man? What man?
Some maniac forced his way in here and asked for Margie, and before I could find out who he was, he socked me.
Trucking company, ma'am. We're supposed to pick up a chair.
Yes, of course. Here it is. Take it away, gentlemen.
But, Margie, wait.
Wait, for what? Uncle Jim doesn't like it, so out it goes.
But, Margie, the furniture company is...
Yes, dear, the furniture company is to blame, so they get it back. Okay, tote that barge, lift that chair, and away we go. Well, so much for that. Sort of clears the atmosphere to have it gone, doesn't it?
Well, never mind that blasted chair. I want to know who the man was who socked me. And why did he mention your name, Margie?
Well, Uncle Jim, you may as well know the truth. That was my father. You see, he doesn't approve of my marriage, but I promise you, he won't trouble you again before you leave.
Well, I approve of your marriage, Margie. I can tell you that. But I'd just like to have the chance to pound some sense into your father's head.
Well, I'm afraid that will be impossible under the circumstances. Oh, Clyde, what was it you were trying to tell me?
Just this. The furniture company where the chair is going is located in Grand Rapids.
Oh, really? Well, naturally, most... Grand Rapids? Well, Dad, as Shakespeare said, all's well, etc.
Oh, yes, but Shakespeare didn't make lounge chairs that fracture you. My back feels like I've been sleeping in a mouse trap.
Now, don't complain. We got word to those trucking men just outside of Schenectady, so you didn't have to go all the way to Grand Rapids after all.
I had to pay them double time to bring me back to New York. I suppose your friend Clyde will reimburse me.
No, but I will. Here you are, Dad. 3 shares of stock in Lane's Lullaby Lounge. It's a chair. It's a chaise. It's a bed.
It's my little Margie.